Hello, everyone, and my name is Aditya, and welcome back to the Virtual World Cup. So, I'll be bringing to you the round three game between Pakistan and South Africa. And if someone's in the chat, can you let me know if I'm audible and the voice is crisp and clear? Yeah, great. Thanks for that, Scrabbler 27. Cool. So there appears to be no lag as well. So yeah, so let's focus on the game we have, and it's a cracker. We have Pakistan and South Africa, and great. Thanks for that, Ed. So yeah, is it too loud? I hope it's not. No, it's fine. Great. Okay, so we've got Pakistan and South Africa, and let me cut to the standings. So yeah, so I'm not sure what happened in the game between New Zealand and Philippines, but yeah, we can look at that later. If someone in the chat can help me with that, it'll be great. But we've got Pakistan and South Africa. So South Africa is the only team out of the tournament. I don't know what happened in New Zealand. So as per my knowledge, they are the only team. Philippines won. Okay, so that means New Zealand is out as well. And yeah, that adds more context to the Ireland USA game. So okay, so South Africa is already out. But they can aim for the third place at best, whereas Pakistan would like to assure themselves of a first place in the group. So, but Pakistan have qualified because Nigeria and Australia are playing each other. I think tomorrow. So only one of them will go through. So that's a winner takes all. And so Pakistan is the only team qualified as of now. Uh, I'm not sure whether USA can be eliminated yet with a massive swing, but yeah, I think Pakistan are the only team qualified, but they still have a lot to play for. So if we cut to the bracket, so this is how the bracket is shaped. So yeah, Pakistan. Just a minute. Yeah, this is the standings, and so as you can see, Pakistan leads 2-0, and yeah, they need a win to assure themselves a first place in the group. A loss might do as well, but yeah, that would leave things for the next game. So we'll cut to the bracket. Yeah, so Pakistan, if they win, they find themselves as the winner of Group B. So they will face the runner-up in Group A. So that could potentially include a mouth-watering clash against India, or it could be Thailand, Malaysia, or UK. So Group A will be playing their games tomorrow. So, but yeah, they might assure themselves of a relatively easier draw. Although my opinion is that there aren't any easy teams in this division. But yeah, they'd like to do their best. So yeah, so that's about that as far as the preamble to the game is concerned. So I'll cut back to the draws. Yep, and so if the viewers can let me know which game they'd like to see. I don't have a poll set up because there are far too few people to make it relevant. But yeah, I personally would like to see Moyes play Steven. That's the second seed against the first seed. But if you have any other preferences, you can let me know in the chat, and I'll be happy to move between games as well. So yeah, we have news that Philippines won their earlier game. So that means that the game between Ireland and USA could be really interesting to watch. So Ireland need to win that game, and I think that will decide which of the three teams goes through. Wasim versus Moyes is a preference. Sorry, Wasim or Moyes. That's right. That's what I was considering as well. I guess we will see a lot of Wasim later in the tournament, particularly round five. So I thought it might be interesting to watch Moyes. So we should start in about 6 to 7 minutes. And what's the future schedule? Uh, so this game is at 10 a.m. GMT. That's about half past three local time for those watching from India. And yeah, I'm not great with time zones. So we have another game that should start in about 5 hours from now. So that will be streaming that game. That is Ghana versus Kenya, and that game is also interesting because Ghana, although they suffered a massive 21-4 loss at the hands of Singapore, they're not out of it yet. So they need and they can win big. So that will really make it interesting. So will be there on that one. And then you can watch United States versus Ireland. Yeah, that is a game that I'm really looking forward to. Ireland need to win that one, as we know that Philippines won their game against New Zealand. And then you have Singapore playing Canada, which is also an absolute thriller. And then you have the last three games that are simply winner takes all of them. So so yeah, that is the schedule for this weekend. Okay, so most of the players are online, and we will wait for them to start. So I'll cut back to the screen. And yeah, as I was really interested to see, I'll really be interested to see India play Pakistan. That will be a local rivalry of sorts. But yeah, I think we need to uh, win the game against Thailand, and we will be without Akshay, which is a massive blow, of course. But I'm sure the extremely capable Mohan Chunkat will replace him. And yeah, I mean, really looking forward to that game. So Akshay is apparently busy, so he's not able to make it at the scheduled time. So he is being replaced by Mohan, who is also a former national champion. So he will certainly be up to. Uh-oh. Jeremy is being timed out. I'm not sure why. Uh, let's just say that wasn't intentional. But yeah, let me just have a look. Yeah, I think it's emotes, is it? Yeah, I think I've disabled that. Yeah, yeah, too severe, too severe. I agree. Yeah, emote protection is off. Yeah, hopefully it should be better now. Emotes, links, caps. Okay. Uh, I have done that, so we should be fine. Yeah. So I think those were the default settings. I wouldn't do that intentionally, but yeah, still waiting for the games to start. Still have a couple of minutes. So yeah, you can let me know your preferences in the chat. I don't have a poll configured because yeah, as I said, there aren't enough people to make it statistically relevant. So I for one would like to see Moes play Steven, but if you have any other preferences, I'd love to hear in the chat. So I hope my audio and video and everything else seems to be fine. So yeah, putting the game in perspective once again, South Africa have been knocked out after their loss to Nigeria last weekend. Audio and video are fine. Thanks for that. And Pakistan need a win to assure themselves of first place, which would mean a potentially easier draw in the next round, where they will play the team that finishes second in Group A. So that could be any of the four teams. So they need a win. Although even if they don't win, there's a decent chance that they might still be there as a Group B winner. But yeah, they need a win to assure themselves. Yeah, not necessarily easier. I mean, all the teams are going to be on 2-1, 2-1, sure. Yeah, I mean, actually, I feel that Group A and Group B are extremely overpowered groups, and they're going to be playing each other. So, yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I mean, all eight teams in Group A and Group B are absolutely great. So, Jeremy, if you're there, is your bot working on my channel? I'm not sure. If you can get it running, it'll be great. Just check if it works. Great. So yeah, if that works, then we can have the define and all those functionalities as well. So still waiting for the games to start. Uh, I think everyone is online except for Sohaib. So I think once the first game is underway, we can cut to it. There we go. Yeah, yeah. He had to be rucksack, right? I mean, sure. So yeah, so the bot is working now, so it should work. Yeah, it works. Cool. Yeah, so Habe's online as well, so I expect them to start in a couple of seconds, hopefully. Yeah, we can cut back to the screen. So we're looking at round one matchups. It's Wasim Levelin. I think it's Levelin. I'm not sure. Yeah, I actually looked it up yesterday, but I didn't find something conclusive. But yeah, so we have Moise, the former World Youth Scrabble champion, playing Steven. Harry versus Hassan is started. Okay, we can cut to that. Just a minute. There we go. So yeah, so Harry starts with Monocle, and yeah, Hassan has a clunky rack, and yeah, he won't be pleased to see. Yeah, EOI looks quite good, and wow, so that's a lot of vowels. I don't think it makes sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to play something like Ali. So uh-oh, I think the board is gone. Just a second. Yeah, yeah. I hope the board is back. So yeah, so a change for Harry, and Hassan's on turn now. I mean, this could be one possibility. Is it worth burning the S? Oh, right, the D. Right, right, right. Yeah, I missed that. Oh. So yeah, defog looks quite good. Plays gone off, keeping LEDS, which is yeah quite good, and yeah, I should expect something. Yeah, I was about to say Insule, but an ideal's certainly better. Is there something here? Is steepled good? Let me check. Yeah, steepled is good. So yeah, that's one possibility. Deepest, steeped. Right, steeped is certainly better. Uh, Anything here? And I can see something that probably utilizes the triple, but D tugger. Well, sure. Yeah, I mean, you could. Sure. Yeah. So I don't really see anything else apart from play in column one, which seems fairly reasonable for. Yeah, he plays ruggers, and that should take the D. Yeah. So maybe tuggers was. I don't know. It's fine. It's not. So is does Bivy play? No. But yeah, Vibex is quite decent. Yeah, Vibex being pointed out. Oh, Bivy did play, right. I think that's better. I think that's better than Vibex. But yeah, after the early flurry of vowels, there are none on Harry's rack. And yeah, I see something as simple as Bez, but he does play that. Wow, so this doesn't seem to be a great rack either. They're playing quite quickly, these players. So yeah, we're getting just about enough time to think. Again, I don't see any candidate plays that I mean this doesn't really make that much sense. Harry is a great blitz player. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, seems to be playing blitz here for sure. He's both players have used under uh, under 4 minutes, and we're already in the mid game. I don't have yeah, I can have the back. So the board isn't exactly wide open, but there are lanes. There's one here maybe, and maybe something to the V or the Y. So I was just wondering about Mennings because I know Meninges is good. Nice, yeah. I was just wondering about that. A lot of these INX, uh, Hassan has lost contact. Okay, I think he's back. Yep. Yeah, that's right. I mean, if you don't see Mennings here, it's very difficult to find anything that he plays links, keeping PINI. Yeah, I don't really like that. It does score decently well. Plays Fums. I didn't get to see that track. Yeah, it does give a lot away. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I even like something like Pine over there to sort the rack out in a way. But yeah, I think Mannings is certainly a better play. And yeah, this is what happens with that kind of rack, with rack leave of PI and I, and you draw another I and a Y. He retained he retained STD. Okay, I read for a moment. Yeah, exactly. So I got the pun. So yeah, so he gets okay. Piani looks nice. Does anything play here? I could see this looks quite decent, unless there's a super easy bonus play that I'm missing. There's Diastral through an A, Tailords as well. Yeah, but Durl looks quite good to me. I mean, it leaves the P alone, but yeah, you're keeping SAT, and if that lane stays open, it's quite likely that you might have something decent there. So there isn't exactly much use for the S on this board. Uh, the most useful tile probably would be an E for RE and a play here, but yeah, Durl is what he plays, and I guess we should see something through the P here. Yeah, a paid is fine. Yeah, and once again, Harry is one vowel away from a pretty good track. So yeah, he can't really use this lane, so this lane stays open. He's got the D for druggers, but yeah, 10 is probably nice. Keeps cast. But yeah, again, unless you draw an E, you can't really do much with uh, the current board situation. So what does he do here? Yeah, YO is what I was looking at. Yeah, this looks quite good. Looking at a longer play, but yeah, it's almost Avato Aveto. But yeah, I think YO is fairly good here. He plays just that. So yeah, they've actually gone through this game really quickly, and they're neck and neck. And I should have the bag. Is there are 14 vowels and 10 consonants. Okay, so uh, Harry should not be that worried about this rack, but he should look for a way to play the J, which I can't really find a great J play here. Uh, yeah, the board suddenly looks quite blocked, and now it is just the E. So there are five E's in the back, so that lane is still quite accessible. So I just realized my score placement is poorly optimized for double-digit scores. So yeah, I will have to fix that some stage. Probably do that between rounds. So yeah, coming back to the game, yeah, I can't really see anything great at all. I mean, uh, the reason is taking so much time. That's right. If only that was cat right. Can't even see a play of Taj, which is yeah. Just this looks quite bad. I mean, with the vowels in the bag, maybe not as bad as it looks, but yeah, and also with the CHST synergies, even with one vowel next turn, you should be exchange JHT. Uh, yeah, I don't mind that. Although I would like to exchange more tiles, but I think yeah, well, he plays catch. Okay, he's kept the and has that blocked? Has that blocked something? He's blocked trainer for sure, but is there something else that plays? The tyrant, is it? Is that good? Or am I making it up? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it comes down. Okay, yeah, CHATS. Yeah, I really like that leave. But yeah, coming back to the game, the tiles in the bag. Well, there's a decent chance we might not see another bonus in this game. Yeah, Joe looks fine. Yeah, this is the kind of draw I was talking about. But is this the time for this, or do you play that? You play this and yeah, actually I like playing AWE over Kez because of the K danger. All right, he just plays the additional vowel. It's fine. And what was played? I just missed that. He just put the T there. Okay. And does Sequoia come down and kill the game? Yep. Looks like good game. I'm wondering if he should have thought a bit more about that net play. I get the idea, but Keratos would have played up there if the E was Keratos and Creosote. Yeah, that was really quick with net. I mean, I might agree with the play, but I really feel you have 7 minutes left and at least give it a bit of thought. So, yeah. I mean, of course, you're keeping ROATES, sure, and I get the idea, but maybe you want to be looking for alternative plays. And the game wasn't really over. I mean, there was a decent chance that he could come back without necessarily needing to bonus. So, yeah, I'm a bit uh, dissatisfied with that play, but yeah, I was also considering lit. I don't know if it makes it tougher to bingo. Probably does, but yeah, I mean, regardless of whether that was the best play or not, I feel you should have given it a bit more thought. So I think this game is decided. So we can move to let's watch more. Yes, there's a bit more time on this one, and does Valor's play? Oh, almost did here. That would have been a cool play. So yeah, Mo is in the lead here. Right. Yeah. So does Esserine and Insia in this one? Yeah, Veneris, right? Perfect. Yeah, this one looks to be quite. Let me have a look at the bag. Not quite promising. Yeah, I think we can hop over to another one. Yeah, this looks reasonably out. Just roll, rolling. Okay, right, rolling, and yeah. So Pakistan seemingly in the lead in this one as well. Is there anything that plays here? Etalon Stolins. Yeah, South Africa find themselves in a scratchy situation early on there. Yeah, I don't see Etalons. Okay, another T fish, and yeah, wow, he's got the blank, but yeah, I'm quite sure he's going to bonus uh, sooner rather than later. Let's have a look at who haven't we haven't watched Wasim, the top seed. Okay, this is a reverse. This is this is not interesting. I mean, it's interesting as a neutral, but not interesting as a game. Maybe we can stick with this if we haven't watched Gerald, have we? Wow. So looks like 4-1. Yeah, Wasim did use all his luck in the double there. So it looks like a 4-1 to Pakistan early on. We can probably watch this one. Let me get the names right. Yeah, there we go. So you get the back up as well. Okay, so there is a blank in the back. Makes it interesting. I don't see a bonus that plays something through the S. Lunaries doesn't play. Can you real? Oh, right. It's fixated on the S. Can you real? I'm sure he's wondering whether that might give exactly the point that Webin makes. Yeah, I mean, take out the Q and the bag looks quite decent. And yeah, he's wondering whether he should do that. It's actually an interesting debate. Does it empty the bag as well? Yeah, it does empty the bag. So yeah, for that's what, 12 tiles. So yeah, this is a reasonably tricky. Okay, so did something play? If Tenuriel was there, this is does Telamon take an S? Yeah, so that's one. Yeah, Volantes as well. Uh, the Q on this board, yeah, maybe there's quartz there. Yeah, this looks closer than it appears at first sight. Arsenite. Okay, I would have considered. Oh, he's got. Can he be Q stuck? Yeah, looks like he can. He can be Q stuck. Yeah. So wow, how the tables turn. And yeah, I think Sohaib can milk the spread now. I mean, even if you play something like Just play something there, play anything there, even put the A there if you want. But like he can play one tile at a time, and yeah, Sohaib is. I know a lot of these Pakistani players through youth tournaments, both the one I played and both the ones I've played and directed. So yeah, I know for a fact that they are really good players. As far as the South African team is concerned, I know Jared and Harry. I think I played them at Goa, but yeah, I don't really know much about the rest. Play 80, sure. Yeah, that's that's a superb play. I mean, like it's probably the only play that loses. Yeah, Goan comes down. Maybe that scored more than the sum of the individual parts, so maybe that's fine. So yeah, this game looks done as well. Let me just check on. Yeah, so it looks like a 4-1. Let's just watch. This is Sohaib. Let's go back to Iman's game. So looks like Imad is winning comfortably. It's a 109 point. Is there something that plays? Maybe. But yeah, that's going to QA is best. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. So this looks like a done game. I was interested in the this one. Wow. So this is absolute carnage from the fifth seed of South Africa. I think it's Levelin. No, Levelin. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Levelin. Not sure. Yeah, I'm probably making a fool of myself by saying that. Maybe there's a chance South Africa win the round on spread and Levelin. Okay, cool. So Wellin as in Wellington and Le as in Le. So Levelin. Cool. So yeah, as I was saying, there's a chance that South Africa might end up winning the round on spread while losing 4-1. Well, I see the play that most people see when they see this track. But yeah, a play that might not be playable in some time. But yeah, I'm not getting blocked. So yeah, I meant Kaif. Oops, I think the board's gone again. Uh, there's a glitch that takes the board off. So yeah, I think we can update the scores if all the other games are done. Yeah, this looks like the one game that's going on. So Hab's game and Jared was playing. Yeah, Jared was playing Imad. So that is. This looks like a concluded game. So I'm going to yeah minimizing ISE. I think that's what happened. So yeah, I think I can update the scores. I'll do that. Yeah, I keep minimizing it, and then you have to reset. the whole thing. So that's annoying, but yeah, I think so. We have so it looks, and yeah, we just wait for this game to draw to a conclusion. Yeah, I don't think he can go out in one, but yeah, I think it's only academic at this point because I think Wasim will. So yes, it's only about getting. Yeah, thanks for the follow. Not sure who that is. Yeah, so thanks for the follow, Webin. So I'm just trying to get my results screen. Thanks for the follow, Akshay. Trying to get my result screen up to scratch. Just take a second. Yeah, just a second. Yeah, still getting used to a lot of the features here, so I haven't got hotkeys and stuff like that, so might make stuff a bit slow. Yeah, so I think we're good to cut to the screen. Yeah, there we go. It looks a bit messy, but yeah, so I think some of the round two games have started. So who haven't we watched much of? We haven't watched much of Wasim. We did watch Wasim now. We haven't watched Imad really, or even Moyes for that matter. So let's see which game. Yeah, Moyes seems to have started. Great. So we can catch this one from the get go. And I just move to the board. Names on the right don't look aligned. Yeah, I will try to sort that as soon as I can. Just a second. Yeah, so this is Moyes playing level in. I'll get the names. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Moyes starts with Way. I didn't see what he kept, but I assume that is fairly optimal. So DEIW. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a 5 straight away. So what do you do here? I don't think this is a great idea. VD, oh right, VD. VD, right. Yeah, I think VD is better with Glode. Yeah, okay, Glode is nicer. He did keep WEID, looks like. Dowagers is good, is it? Or is it Dowager? No, it's Dowager. Okay. Oops. Keep doing that. Stupid. Yeah, I need to get used to not minimizing ISE. So anyway, so what does Moise do in this situation? Does it make sense to fish or can't see anything that I mean you could technically fish with something like that, although I'd rather like to play another vowel of mm, would. Okay, keeping IES. I'm not sure if it seems okay. It's almost got Gharial. Yeah, Ward is quite aggressive and it's quite a good play, but yeah, not the kind of play I would play personally. I'd rather prefer OW, but yeah, I think Ward is certainly good. And there must be something. I mean, this is the first thing that comes to mind. I wonder if there's a play here that scores really well. Over here, yeah, Hailer is it's fine. That takes the U hook, by the way, but yeah, I think Moyes should bingo here. There are four bingos that play in column 14. Oh, nice. Although I wonder if it's better than something like Retinues, which scores what 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 70. It scores 2 points fewer. Yeah, maybe Retinues. Yeah, I think Leave of GL hasn't really blossomed into something great for Lebanon, and you can't really do much this lane. I mean, you could do something like that. And yeah, doesn't look great. Moyes is off to a good start. Yeah, I wondered what. Yeah, I think differences in the play style that we have. We've seen it already with OW versus Ward. And yeah, he prefers to play aggressive, and I think then it's fine. And most of the time, when you do spot nines, you're often tempted to just play it regardless of the consequences. I do that a lot. So what do you do here? Do you just try to sort the rack out with something like this, which doesn't look great to me, leaving the S open? Uh, Glitch. Okay, I didn't know that. That's good. Takes a D as well. Did he have another D? I don't know. I don't remember if he had another D. It does have a defined function. Yeah, Jeremy's bot is here. Yeah, I'm not sure if he kept it D because then Gludge. Yeah, I can't see any bingo that plays here. Maybe there is something that. No, I don't think the Septaria might have been blocked by Glitch, Parasite, and Septaria. In fact, two Septarias have been blocked by Glitch. Looking at the G, if there's even a four timer. The N also looks quite promising. There would be appetites to a T. So yeah, this looks like another. Yeah, sure. Yeah, love the suggestions. So what does he do here? Nice to see you, Connie guest. I have a fair idea as to who that is. Pieta has been pointed out. Where's that? Is that here? Yeah, I'm looking at a PA play or a PAI. I don't know if pair is decent. Yeah, see you, Jeremy. Thanks for the thought. So yeah, I think Mo is just taking his time, looking at the N, looking at the S, looking at the G. Yeah, there's nothing I can see. I like pair here, or maybe I don't know H1. Oh right, Pieta there, but yeah, I think PA is fine. I didn't see that spot. Yeah, PA and R is certainly better. Now then, so it looks like it might have one of those IC or OID ending bingos. Peteries. Oh, nice. That's okay. Yeah, I guessed it was a variant of Peteries, and it is. You're right. And Petery by itself. Right. That was a tough spot. That would have been two nines on the board for Moise, and this one being a disco nine, it's obviously tougher to spot. He had two A's though, not two E's. Then Petery should also be good. Yeah. Yeah, it works. I got that. Dick's keeping CID. I didn't really get to evaluate that play, but yeah, I think looks or he didn't keep CID. He kept OIC properly. And there are bingos at play here. Three of them. And is there any other lane that looks promising? What about the R? No, that require a reasonably massive overlap. Yeah, there's the N also for what plays there. I mean, nothing that sees. I can say Artesian, C train, Santeria doesn't play. Latinese, yeah. This might be. I wonder what he thinks about this versus this. Yeah, and I won't be surprised to see Moyes play Asteria or Atresia or Adiste, but I'm quite leaning towards. Sorry, there's Rasenata as well, but Ratani is, unless that is a thoroughly made up word, that should that looks better to me than Atresia Asteria Adiste. Yeah, he does play it this time, which is good. And yeah, he's raced into a 100-point lead here, tempting me to switch games. But yeah, we'll have a look at what Levelin can do here. Uh, Finca is good, isn't it? So yeah, so that looks reasonably promising. Scores 40. OU not the best leave, but yeah, there are two blanks in the bag, so he's not out of it yet. And he should be able to. Yeah, if he draws even one blank, it's game on after that. And Finca also opens up the board to some extent and provides this lane and this lesser likely lane. So I think I like Finca here unless there is a bonus that plays. There's also this, but doesn't really make as much sense for this side. Okay, that kept. Uh, that's recent play in a vacuum, but I feel it doesn't really do much. Doesn't help his cause as much. So yeah, I would have preferred playing Finca over Pasai. Yeah, it's not a bad play at all. It's a pretty decent play, and he's an O away from positive. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, Viper is decent, and he does draw the blank. So Levelin does draw the blank, which is vital for his chances of staying alive in this game, and makes us watch this game for a bit longer. Wow, almost this word that I have never seen on a board yet. Yeah, but what can he do otherwise that does not block? Yeah, okay, bot has played that. I haven't even seen that. I do play the bots a lot on ISA, and I haven't had that played against me ever. I think it's Nduya. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. What about? No, it doesn't look great. Yeah, it would have been nice to see Joanna or Joanna. I think as a six, it's just the one with the A, not the one with the E. Yeah, that's right. I think it's just Joanne's or Johannes. Oh, he does opt for that play, and it's the first time I've seen it on a board, which is great. But yeah, if there's nothing else that scored even 20 points, I think it's worth considering. Yeah, I didn't consider playing the blank there, but I think it can't be that bad. What it has given is given him the cue, U for the Q, and I don't see anything. I mean, I could simply play. Yeah, I was about to say Quim, and he does that. Wow, and he's drawn the other blank as a reward for that uh, play. I don't think he can bingo immediately, but yeah, it shouldn't be even something as simple as foo here, or you maybe want to leave that lane alone. Yeah, Finca and Fasai simulating near equal 1 point preference for Finca. Yeah, I prefer Finca because of how it opens up the board for him. But maybe OU versus UNO. I think N improves that rack. So maybe there is. You consider this keeping OO blank, or better, even better is this. That takes out a lane, in fact, two lanes. But oh, is Ford known good? Should be. Oh, nice. That's a nice spot by Akshay. Oh yeah, that is a tough one to spot. I mean, with that. Oh, he does spot it, and obviously spots it in the better spot. And Furious should come down. Yeah, wow. That this play might be a bummer for Level, and was played quite well. And Claude is way back into the game. So Moise has in fact got a choice of bingos here. So he could play the one starting with the EFE. He could play this FI. So he could play Fastier or Furious. Fastier slightly more defensive. Okay, yeah, I get that. So yeah, I should expect that to be played. Yeah, forenoon is something I should have spotted but didn't. Yeah, Fastier comes down, and yeah, the foreshadowing of the X that Jeremy had makes Fastier look certainly much better. Although it does play Nox does play, and actually that makes this game really interesting once again. Yeah, that leaves V, L, and S, which is annoying. But yeah, 10 vowels, 11 consonants. You need to draw a couple of vowels to make that track good look decent. And you draw yourself to within 4 points of noise. So yeah, this game is certainly on. I don't know if there's much to think here, unless you haven't seen the spot. Uh, yeah, he does that. And Moise has got the Z now. So might consider this and then play something the following turn here. That might be worth considering. Nothing that I see here. Yeah, I quite like this because it leaves the M for this lane as well as this lane. So you can score an easy 30 points the next turn. Since there's no E in the back, your E becomes quite valuable because of this lane. So basically, from Moises' point of view, the likelihood of a bingo on this board is quite low. I mean, there is still like I'm sure there's something that plays like this, or maybe OUR plays. Yeah, but I don't think he should be, or maybe something through the AG. But yeah, so I don't think he should be worried about a bingo. So he should be looking to maximize his score over the current turn as well as future turns, which I think Z does quite well. This lane might be a bit of a danger, but yeah, there are no E's again. So words have to end in A and O, and yeah, there are more consonants and vowels. So it looks quite unlikely that row O will be used. Is there any other spot that I have ignored? Well, the M could be used here as well. Here, here, here. So there are a lot of possibilities with the M. So next turn you have even something as simple as yeah, which could extend depending on the tiles you draw. So I'd expect Moise to play Z here. Is there any merit in considering this? I don't quite like that. Is there anything that goes in front in the back? No, it doesn't look like. W's are out. Quackle fearlessly likes Zebu Zobu top right. Here, okay. Wow. Not quite sure what the reasoning is behind that. Yeah, maybe Zobu. Right. I mean, I have an inkling as to why that might be decent, but yeah, I still prefer. What does he do? He plays. Oh, right. I mean, I see what I was doing. So I think Zobu. This Zobu is certainly better. Yeah, this makes a lot more sense. I was wondering as to why these kind of plays would be suggested, but yeah, this puts Moyes in a. I won't say the lead is commanding yet, but yeah, does Sylvan play, or does it make sense to do that? No, I mean it possibly would play here, but that's not that doesn't make sense. There are 7 tiles in the bag. Oh right, Sylvaner. Right, Zebu would have given Sylvaner. That's why Zobu over Zebu. Is there anything he can do here? Play that utilizes the V and the Y. Good morning, Will. Uh, Glad to see you here. He does play Sylvan. 24. Okay. Again, I don't, not quite sure, but yeah. There are multiple possibilities here. This is one. Could even this is not as dangerous. Yeah, I think Moyes has this game. Yeah, this is a new feature added to ISE uh, last week. I think the time they restored the arrows, they gave us a gift for the inconvenience they caused us. Moyes has gone overtime. Okay, yeah, I think a lot of that time was spent uh, in the early fishes. Yeah, Moby looks good. Can he go out? Cohen doesn't quite play there. Yeah, Moby probably goes out with all tiles. I don't see an out here. But yeah, there were two in the back, so I think this. But I still feel that Moby is quite good. I think the draw of he drew EN or did he draw? I'm not sure. He kept the K for sure. No, he didn't draw the E because he had Meek, so I think he drew HN from the back towards top right. Okay, that's nice. But yeah, he's not going to win it, but he does. Yeah, I think he's not going out, so I think Rut should go out in two places. Yeah, it does. So, so what do you do here? You just play Hong. That gives Dirk away, which I believe is not a made up word. Selvin gave him a 30% chance of victory. Okay, so I think this game is done. We can. What happened in the other games? Or is there a game going on? Uh, this is Hassan. Okay, this is the next game. We won't jump into that one yet. All the players started. So this is this the new game? Wow. Okay, so we were right. Okay. So yeah, we'll actually jump into this one, and yeah, I'll update the scores in the sideline. I think there was a bit of a lag because I think the Moyes game started last, and yeah, it went on right till the end. So yeah, I think we can. It's fair enough to jump into this one. I'll collect the results on the sidelines. So yeah, Wasim beat Gerald in that game in their round two game. So that's a win for Wasim. We know that Moyes beat Levlin, and Steven beat Imad Ali in that game. So that makes it 2-1 to Pakistan in the second round. What happened in the Jared game? So Hassan won that game, and Harry beat Sohaib. So that's 3-2 to Pakistan, and that makes the score 7-3. That's right. So should update that. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so this round is still going to be relevant. So I don't think Pakistan can seal it at the end of this round. But yeah, they could go a long way towards that objective. So I'm going to fill in the flags. So while I do that, yeah. So just for a second, I'm going to cut to the alignment OCD inducing screen. So yeah, the screen is a bit of a mess, but I'm working to get this better to view. But yeah, this is the overview of how the games have gone so far. So Pakistan won the first round 4-1 and took the second round 3-2. So they're 7-3 up. And Moiz and Hassan have won both their games. So yeah, so that's how it is as of now. So let's get back to this game. So yeah, it's Wasim on turn. It's Wasim against Harry. I think I should update the names. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Cat looked quite good there. 5 keeping BHPN. Was looking at the A. Maybe 5 is fine. Is it worth? Yeah, you won't want to burn the S for that. Yeah, I was looking at job for keeping Bean. Yeah, Harry's playing really fast. We saw him in his first game and he took about 3 minutes to be more than halfway through the game. So yeah, it's it's probably going to be a tough game for us to actually look at and analyze. I was looking at the L for something here, but yeah, almost but not quite brainily, which could possibly be a made up word. No, it's fine. It is a valid word. So, yeah, what about rainy? Oh, yeah, this is a nice slick spot. That, yeah. I think Rainy scores enough to be played regardless of the leave, but I like Yaba as well. Although I feel that Rainy scores better, and I'm not sure if BE is 14 points worse than Anayani. Might as well be. So good to see Harry taking his time in this move. Yeah, I think Rainy looks better and better to me as I look at it. Yeah, that comes down, and this should give editors away, at least editors. Maybe there is a overlapping play. So I think editors plays. And yeah, I think it should come down. Bay Azo. Okay, was that the previous move? Right, yeah, I think that scores about 30. Yeah, it does. It's the same play similar to Yaba without opening the triple. Yeah, that's a nice spot there by Akshay. I feel editors is clearly best unless there is an overlap, which I assume what Wasim is looking at. Steroid, no, that doesn't play. Yeah, editors comes down. Obelize should play here. I don't know if there's any merit at all at playing it here. Let me have a look at the bag. Oh wow, the black bag looks like another bingo might play. So I was then I think I don't know if you consider this at all in this situation. Uh, yeah, looking at the bag, I feel this is a better option. Yeah, and that's what he does. Wow. Now is I, I hate the two blank uh, plays, but two blank racks. But I think he's got 3 minutes and a bit more. Anyone spot anything? I can't. I'm sure maybe LLEL two blanks. Yeah, it's very difficult to maybe even plays ending in K. Wow, it it took C map. Wow, I'm gonna use the obligatory define command on that. It's so weird to type out. It took C map. Yeah, it had to be a drug with that name. Sounded just like that. Okay, so if can't see a bonus here, so what does he do? This is a terrible rack to have if you aren't going to bonus and you need to score. Is there an out that Harry has here? I mean, he could use the Obelize D. He could play ideas there, which should score fairly well. Yeah, if you don't find a bingo here, I can kind of see what this might end up being is Wasim ends up going overtime and doesn't find a bingo, and he's actually 10 points worse off, and he might end up losing on time. So that could be one possibility. But yeah, I don't see anything that plays. I haven't seen any 8 through the K anyway. I mean, autarkic is one. Yeah, it doesn't. Titularly, wow, wow. Okay, yeah. I was quite sure there must be something there, but yeah, titularly, if he spots it, well, hats off. That would probably be one of the signs of the tournament if he finds it and wins the game. Yeah, I'm more interested in looking at plays that. How much does this score? Uh, 24. Or you don't have to play the blank necessarily there. This might still be enough if he doesn't go out in uh, one, which doesn't look likely to me. I wonder what how much idea scores. So yeah, and the thing I was worried about if I was okay, he plays quad. Okay, that's nice. Now you're going to score 28. That takes him to 4-3-8, giving back 6. So yeah, I think Wasim might still be able to win this. I didn't see quad. He avoided going overtime as well. All right, Neds for 34. And wow, Sitar for 18. Does that do it? Yeah, it does it by 1 point. Okay. Wow. Wow. This is amazing. Yeah, that does it for Wasim. I wonder if there was something better. Okay, Irate and Priata for 1 point more. Wow. So I think yeah, this game will probably have to be quackled, and I'll have to check if there was something better. But yeah, what a game! What a game it was! And we got the early start, which means that we can move to another game. Who haven't we watched much of? We haven't watched much of Hassan, I think. Right. So let me get the names in order. Get the bag out as well. So this is Steven against Hassan. Yeah. So what can Hassan do here? There's one in the back, so he's got to be looking at a fish. I don't see anything that. I mean, you could naturally looks like you might want to play the V or the B. I mean, Neobite is one possibility, but is there any way you can play the V, just the V? Yeah, I wonder if Neobite wins in the first place, and it's quite easily lockable. Is there any other, maybe with the T at the bottom? Doesn't look like there are many possible fishes. He's played boy, yeah, so I think it is. That's probably that in this game. Let's see if we can find another game to watch. It looks like Steve will be coming up on top in this game. Yeah, this is quite close. This was a game between Llewellyn and Imad Ali. I'll get the names in order. And yeah, it's 48, isn't it? Yeah. Does it play though? Operetta does play through the E. Which placement is better? Probably this one. Oh, it's a tough one to choose actually. Is there anything in the back? There's just the Y and the M that can hurt you there, and that still opens up two lanes as compared to this. Which I don't know. I mean, I he does play this operetta, which is fine, and Imad has the Y. So there are several possibilities here. I mean, you could play something like yeah, Frey. Frey looks fine there. Okay, this looks like a decent track. And is there anything that would play here? I don't know. There's still an S in the back. So I mean, I was looking at something like that, but yeah, that's not going to make sense given this code. And yeah, I don't see and he's short on time as well. Yeah, he plays Amuse. Is there still a chance for him to win? Yes, there is Gels. Play M fish for features. Yeah. Uh, okay, this game might not be over yet, although that's how much does Gyro score? Sorry. It's 21, 419, giving six back. Yeah, he needs about 21. I think he needs 21 to win. Can he get that? Yeah. Uh, looks unlikely. Okay, he plays Zoya, which does the job even better. So yeah, yeah. I wonder about the features fish. Hmm. Yeah, it was maybe there's something else also in that line. Yeah, but features. Okay, and he's the game is over. So he plays less, and yeah, I think he was down on time as well. So I'll give it to him. Uh, so that's another win for Pakistan. So they're two up in this round as well, as far as the games we have looked at. Hassan lost to Steve, and Harry, yeah, Harry lost to Wasim. We know that. Imad won this game. Moise is still playing. He looks like he's going to lose to. Well, we don't know yet. Let's just have a look at the other game. That is okay. This is they've started their next game. So who did we miss? We missed Moises' game. And yeah, Sohaib. We haven't really watched much of Sohaib, so maybe we'll catch in the next game. He won his game as well. So Pakistan have won three in this round, and looks like it's going to be 3-2 again. Yeah, I doubt Amuse would ever win. Yeah, the F in the previous game. Yeah, I think he he played it because he was down on time, and yeah, I think he didn't have enough time to look for a possible win, or even consider a play like playing the M. Okay, and Moyes is down on time again. He's got the two S's for this lane, so he consider might consider a fish. Plays Hog, leaving himself with. Is there anything that plays diseases to an uh, E? Yeah, showcase. Yeah, it's the IE. I'll be right back. Yeah. So what happened here? Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to spoil it for myself. Oh, there's nothing. Look like there might be something there. And yeah, this should. This will be tough for Moise because he's down on time. And there's also this lane actually that I didn't consider. So something like escapes would have almost played. So yeah, this looks like a win for uh, Gerald. I didn't change the name actually, but yeah, I think I won't bother doing that now. And could even end. Yeah, he plays Gates. And is that an out? Tidal. Yeah, Tidal is one possible out. So yeah, this looks like it's another 3-2 to yeah caddies and palms. Better. Tidal. Okay, so this ends in a win for Gerald and South Africa, and the score should be 10-5 now. And yeah, now that double digits are on, yeah, my scoring system is not optimized to deal with them. So I guess I'll have to yeah do that, or I'd actually make a couple of changes. No, not yet. Yeah, better. So let's actually have a look at some of the other games that have started. So we didn't get much of Sohaib, so let's watch him. So yeah, Steve seems to be doing a pretty good job, although I don't think a poop takes an S. Yeah, it shouldn't, and it doesn't. So I wonder if Shagger plays. I'm just going to take a couple of minutes and update the on the poop. Okay, I was quite curious about the definition myself. He plays hack, yeah. So I think it didn't play, and Steve should be able to get his bingo down. I think BEH takes an S. Quite sure about that. Yeah. So there's a possibility of several bonuses there. Yeah, so from the last round we have wins for Steven and Gerald, and yeah, Pakistani players won the other games. So, on the Amuse play, Quackle says an EU fish wins 45% of the time, leaving teams and drawing the last two guys in the back. Okay, will be interesting. Might go back to that game later. We have time. Yeah. Yeah. Although I agree that Amuse certainly not optimal in that situation, but yeah, we also need to factor in that he was quite low on time. So I think Amuse brings the game to an end. So I think that's the reasoning I can possibly give for that play. And it's just going to take me a second to get the uh, standings, the draws ready. Which they are now. Still looks messy. But yeah, so score is 10-5 to Pakistan, who lead after 4-1, 3-2, 3-2 wins. And we're in round 4 now. So we're watching Sohaib play Steven. Yeah, South Africa need to win this round, say about 4-1, if they are to uh, realistically stay in there. Maybe a 3-3-2 or a 4-1 win. You could also win the round 3-2, and yeah, then do a UK, which hurts. But yeah, so let's get back to the game. Yeah, I quite like Foreign because it keeps the board really tight, which is in Steven's favor at this stage. And I wonder if it's time now to for him to play the S here. I mean, you have certain possibilities like that, but I don't think. Or do you, is there anything else that nothing else that strikes out? I mean, you could consider. No, there's nothing there as well. Yeah, this looks like a tough choice for Sohaib. I mean, the only real uh, lane I see here is maybe yeah he plays L, which I was looking at, and keeps TREDS, and quite sure there's something in this rack. Yeah, in caved, right? That was the one. Aslan Kazi says, "Do you remember me? We met in." Yeah, I think I remember you. Yeah, this was. Yeah, I guess it was in Malaysia, but I was the director. Quite sure it was that one. Yeah, just rated comes down. Lack of focus on the game. And from my side, yeah, I still feel Steve is in a pretty reasonable position here. I mean, I could see something like Navy come down. I don't. No, I think is Haggy good? No, it's not. Making it up. Yeah, I've got to get back to word studies because it looks as though making up a lot of words. But yeah, Navy looks quite good. And there's something that is there a six here? That no, not great. Looking at a more blocky play. The Z is out, so Navy Okay, Avant. Not a not a fan of that, but yeah, I guess YES is fine. But yeah, I mean, I feel Navy leaves a better leave and scores just for 3 points fewer. So Savvy and Hags, yeah, okay, right. I was looking at the Y, didn't look at the S. Savvy, yeah, Savvy and Hags looks actually better to me. You don't have to open up anything at all. I mean, there's just one or two lanes. But yeah, any play there, yeah, it's not going to score as much. And Belay comes down. I wedge through a W, which is not there on the board. So yeah, now Steven is in a slightly weird situation. Still quite comfortable, but plays YE, keeping EARES. And let me have a look at the bag. Yeah, with is dietetic good? Yeah, nice. So yeah, yeah, I don't have great feelings about Avant and yeah as well, but I think it's not quite bad. Certainly not bad plays. So if you're Sohaib, how can you? I feel Apoop has killed the board on this side, and looking at the back from Sohaib's point of view, there are a lot of vowels. There are more vowels than consonants, so he needs a relief of TIE from his point of view. Might not be great. Might want to get rid of another vowel, or maybe CITE is. What is my handle on ISC? It's ADI 2000. So yeah, I'll be playing tomorrow at the same time as I started streaming today. So that's 10 a.m. GMT. We're playing Thailand. So do come and watch. I'm not sure who's streaming that game, but you can get the schedule on uh, on the link that you can access by typing command BWC. So you can get the details on the live coverage from that link. Okay, coming back to the game, it's looking quite difficult here for Sohaib. Dice, yeah, that I was worried about keeping TIE with this with the bag. And is there something that plays now? Rearise, re-raise, both. Uh, Re-raise, sure. So is that going to give a niner? Great. So Will is going to be streaming that game. So that's three India games streamed by Will, and that's great. So you can check out Will's channel and watch us play tomorrow. So I'm wondering if there is, and I can't bear the suspense, and I'm going to check what does that work? Uh, my handle, I what I told you. Yeah, looks like there's no uh, nine niner. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, cool. So yeah, antefixer. Wow, that's a nice part. Antefix and antefixer. Yeah, Aslan, I do remember you. I think it was in Malaysia. Okay, so what does Steve have? Probably be looking at. Wow, the ties in the bag look really dodgy. Apart from the Q you said. Yeah, wow, and he's drawn the Q without all of those U's. There were three U's or two U's there, and wow. I don't think Faintest played. Yeah, he had an E on his rack anyway. Wow, so this is a harsh pickup for Sohail. I mean, he picked up the Q from the bag with technically three U's unseen to him and two in the bag. Wow, looks like this might be curtains. Yeah, the tiles in the bag look increasingly worse. Yeah, I don't even think there is a seven or an eight. And if there's anything, it probably will have to play through the B or the Z. Yeah, looks a pretty clunky set of tiles. So I think we can move on to another game. Who haven't we watched? We have watched Imad quite a bit. We've watched Moise. Actually, we've watched Moise quite a bit. Let's see. Let's watch Hassan. So yeah, this game looks okay. This looks like the game is done. That's a win for Hassan. So that makes it 11. Yeah, we've got this game. So this is Wasim against Jared. Can change the game. I was reluctant to watch Wasim's now because we're going to watch him in the next game, the next round, where he plays Steven both top seeds. But yeah, I guess this game looks reasonably close, so we can give Wasim airtime. So just change the names. This looks good. So, so yeah, Snarlers was displayed. I like Dubbin. Dubbin looks like a nice word. Oh, Dubbin. Dubbining is also nice. Okay. Plays Ami. I guess there was nothing there. Can Jared do? I haven't met or played Wasim in real life, but I have played Jared. I played him at Goa, and yeah, it was a fun game. I ended up winning that by a narrow margin. It was a good game. So, and I can vouch for the fact that he is a very very strong player. So, what does he do now? This doesn't make much sense. Neither does this. Um, wow, this is not as easy as it look. What about Nazi? It plays there, okay. And yeah, the board looks quite unfriendly for bonuses. See something like this. Doesn't score as much. Yeah, it's going to be quite tough to score with this deck. You don't want to be playing something here. Quetch is a nice play. Assume it was, yeah, Vetch and Kip. Nothing really. Uh, Wonder that extensions to throw that could be used. Thongiest looks possible. It should be good. Yeah, it is. There's also uh, 9 timer possibilities here. ORS. I don't know, something Forsaken maybe with the blank. And no, I don't find anything here. I mean, this doesn't score as much. Neither does this. Wonder if it makes sense to do that. Don't like that either. Wow, that's a nice spot there. Plays ID, okay. Maybe that was to take out the X risk, which seems fairly reasonable. I don't know if you like safety here. That does open up. Seems quite unnecessary at this point of time. Yeah, AY is good, and he took out. Although I'm not sure if that was really an export, unless you play something here like like 1G or something like that. But because the O's, I don't think there were any O's in the back at that point. Maybe an OX play. Wow, totally right. Wow. So Wasim has the X, but is there anything great? Almost looks like there could be something here, but this is quite reasonable. Exceed. Where is that? Not sure where that is. Yeah, I don't think it's great to play something that scores. Is that? I think Texas is quite good. Does late tech? It's not late tech. It's latex. I keep reading it as late tech because of all the work I do at university. So yeah, I keep reading it as late tech, but it's It's latex in this context. That doesn't seem like it's going to play. Yeah, I think text is. Yeah, plays text. And that should give him something like few at best, which looking at the bag is a fairly reasonable play. It doesn't give as much away unless you have an SS. Probably that's the only thing that could hurt you there. So I think few is unless there is something here, which looks quite likely. So yeah, so fetch comes down. I prefer playing few to that, but yeah, the three U's in the bag, and that's what happened. So he's probably got LA. Yeah, makes sense. Wow. So wow. So looks like Wasim. But he might not have drawn the blank. We never know. But yeah, he Jared has drawn two U's, and that was the precise risk of playing Fet. Yeah, with nine vowels, and yep, he's forced to play a poo poo, and hands the advantage to Wasim, who should get the win and seal uh, his goss. Okay. Yeah, this looks like it's done uncinate through a T, but yeah, there's no bingo prospect on this board. Yeah, you draw. Wow, that sucks. But yeah, I think yeah, I would certainly prefer playing few to Fed. So it looks like Pakistan have the match sealed. Yeah, if this is a win for Wasim, and we know that Sohaib lost. He lost to Steven. And intend to watch Wasim in the last round because they're the first seeds. So yeah, so Imad beat Gerald. Harry lost to Moyes. That's three wins for Pakistan. And what about Hassan? Hassan beat Llewellyn. So yeah, that's four wins already. So this looks like 5-0 to Pakistan. And wow, so this looks like a rough round for South Africa. And I'm going to uh, update the scores. So this looks like it's going to be 15-5. Wow, so that is yeah, ban. Lot of outs for Yeah, T's. So that looks like it is going to be 5-0 to Pakistan. And what if we, yeah, we're waiting for Steve and we'll actually move on to the Imad game. So it's camp out comes down. That's nice. So while we're just waiting for Wasim to start his game against Steve, so yeah, it looks like South Africa might end up losing this round quite heavily. So we will move back to Wasim once they start. They're yet to start their game. I'm going to use that opportunity to update. Yeah, I'm there, uh, Aslan. Not sure what your question is. Have they started? No, not yet. So I can cut to the draws, which I will in just a second. So South Africa had a pretty good game against Australia in the first round, and they pushed them right to the end. And the same against Nigeria. So actually, till the last round, it was yet to be decided. But Pakistan, as dominant as they have been throughout the tournament, uh, seem to be moving towards a crushing win. This could be as bad as 20 to 5. So that still won't beat the Singapore record, which is stands at 21-4, which is just absolutely incredible. And I think I'm ready to cut to the standing screen, which looks, yeah. I will work on the graphics because it looks quite poor as of now. We can cut to that. But yeah, I will sort out the graphics in a bit. So yeah, so you can get the whole idea. So it looks like it's 15-5 to Pakistan, and I think they've started. So we will cut back to that. Let's see if we can catch this game from the first move. Yeah, so we've actually missed Steve's rack there, but yeah, it looks like yeah, Empower was something that came to my mind, and that looks like that will be the best play. Here, something like Fern. Yeah, so I think FERN. Ideally, I like to play 2 out of FFP, but I should also change the names. So it looks like Wasim won that game. Yeah, there we go. He plays Fur, which is really interesting. Uh, Keeping NPFE, which is surprising. I mean, I wouldn't. Maybe there's a reasoning that I'm not able to see, but I don't know. Maybe I want to keep the hook for that lane. Not sure. So what can he do? I mean, I see something like this, which is decent. Tiz as well. Tiz here might score a bit more, 35. Yeah, I'm quite surprised about the fur play. I'd like to have seen maybe the end played. So yeah, here it's a choice of Tiz or Tiz or Tiz here. All of them scoring uh, similarly. I like this one. A short play like fur suggests that Steve could be holding on to a pretty decent track. So Tiz inhibits the usage of partially inhibits the usage of column 13. I don't see a play using the V uh, unless you want to do this, which doesn't really make much sense. Yeah, he plays Tiz. That looks nice. And yeah, we know that Steve didn't really have a great track. He kept F, E, and P, and he drew a V to add to that, which would have been dreadful if he didn't pick the EO with that. But yeah, again, the key here is to play two out of FPV. And not sure if there is a reasonably rewarding play that allows you to do that. This looks plays prof. Okay, that's better than fob. Yeah, I didn't see that rack. I think he kept some vowels with him. Yeah, and that gives the E hook for Steve, Steven, who will play something like them at many options. This is one. Yeah, but it's so something there or something like Revenant does well here. I might actually consider playing Revenant if you want to play open. If you want to play closed or reasonably closed, then something like Veteran or a better option of that. Yeah, I guess these are the turns. Yeah, Vantage does better than Veteran, certainly. That was the kind of play I was looking at. And I thought Wasim kept a vowel heavy rack last turn. But yeah, it's maybe he's picked. Right. Another 20 games without a phony or real challenges. Agreed. Yeah, and I have observed this as well. There's several reasons as to why that could be the case, but yeah. Jumhoria. Wow, I think that's a part of Libya's official name. I think so. Not sure. Yes, I think I've heard that word before, and the meaning makes sense. How does Nox look here? Yeah, Nox looks decent unless there is a play that can use the X and score a bit more. I mean, X on is also there, but I'd rather leave the E to go with 10. Should have the bag. Yeah, there you go. Plays X on. Okay, interesting. Instead of Nox. Mahonia is good, isn't it? Yeah, so that should. It plays in multiple places. This is 84 versus 83. I think I prefer the former. Although, wow, it stops one square short of the S. Not sure which is a xenon. Okay, right here. That would have been better. So the phony thionite who unchallenged in the previous game. I did we watch this? I'm not sure. Mahonia looks like one of those players if you see it. I'm sure he's debating between the two spots, and that's a debate to which I don't have an answer ready. Oh, I think ISE is gone because I have minimized the window once again. Just have to. Oh, just a second. Not sure what's happened there. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I need to remind myself to not minimize the ISA window. Keep doing that. He chooses this placement of uh, Bonia, and is there something that comes down straight away? Fixated on the A. Wow, I guess I would have preferred the placement that played MAX, but I don't know. I mean, this could be better as well. Yeah, I'd like to know what people in the chat think about which placement would you prefer. Thanks for the follow, Rick. I think Ricky. I think that's Ricky Pudnomu from Singapore. Stagnate the only eight. The one further up always. Yeah, I am not quite sure about this one, but yeah, I think Mahonia in this position can't be massively inferior, so I won't fault for that. All right, we didn't. I was looking at eights throughout. Now, are we looking at? No, it doesn't really look like you can do much here as well. I mean, Go. No. Yeah, this looks like a tricky rack to have in this situation. Carrot is okay, but it leaves two eyes, which I am worried about given the number of eyes in the bag, which is two less. Obviously, that's still four eyes. Spatulas wouldn't have played, but yeah. Are we looking at? Uh, there's also Tevs, so if he super good, yeah. I don't think the score's enough to warrant. Yeah, I don't think it's worth playing that. What about this? Up? I don't know. So looks like some of the other games are. It's like Hassan won his game against Gerald, and his bolts. Okay, that keeps SAT. Yeah, looks okay to me. And yeah, that's precisely what I said with keeping two eyes. And yeah, I think even in the previous game when he kept a U on a U heavy bag, yeah, that's what has happened. And still in the lead though. Yeah, I was about to say Disa, but yeah, he plays Dis. And yeah, again, I would have preferred playing the A there. And Wasim still behind by about 50, but he's got the J, so as of now, I can't see anything better than that. I don't think this makes sense at all. Say anything that's Ouija's play somewhere. Uh, no, I don't think. Yeah, he plays jab. And Steve should have a bingo that plays. I'm tempted to point this out, but wow, I hope there's something here. Oh, there might end up being no bingo here. I'm not sure, but there is this lane as well. So and nowadays as well. So I'm gonna try and doesn't look like any of those. Uh, it okay, interesting. What does Wasim do now? Sure, he's concerned about the spot and something like that. While it doesn't really prevent him from using the spot, he could play here, something here or here. Or does he disregard that spot altogether? And does he try to? No, that doesn't really make as much sense. Maybe even yeah. Looking in the bag, I feel out. Maybe he's got no hooks for this lane because yeah, lug is it's the same. It's a similar idea. And Stygian plays for one, staying Stygian. There must be something better than that. Nastily, yeah, that's better. Now, can he bounce back? Can Wasim bounce back? Yeah, outliers comes down, and it's an exchange of bingos that leaves Steven what he's 28 points up, and the tiles in the back don't look great. The queue with no use. I mean, apart from a QIS play, I don't see anything else that could score well or even play in the first place. So, and as far as Steven is concerned, I don't see him utilizing this row O spot. There's no S as well for how much does this score? 25. I don't know. I don't like any of these plays. much is this? This might be worth a shot for 16. You've got the D for Dago, so no, I don't really like that. He does that though. Wow, so that takes away the QIS spot, but he's got Song or Sang, however you pronounce that. Wow, this might be tough for Wasim to get out of this. And I don't really like Day because it can't really give an easy K play, but something like Cry maybe. Or a KY, something, play something like that, or a WY. Yeah, it's not bad at all, but yeah, I might have played AUE over that. But yeah, I think it might end up being better on Sim. So what do you do now? You play this, set up a spot because now I think looks like he's okay. He's got QI in there, so you play Blin. Don't really know if you should be playing Blin there. I mean, obviously, there's a K. I don't know. Maybe you fish for K play there, which looks likely. I'm taking the bag with Blin as well. So if you don't draw the I, you could very easily be stuck with not just the Q but also the C, the C's. Yeah, this is a tough situation for Wasim to be in. And it looks like all the other games were done. What happened in Sohaib's game? Sohaib lost to Dublin. Yeah, he's played QIN because he realizes that he could very easily be Q stuck. And that allows, does that allow a great, uh, could do that. Yeah, I mean, that scores about 29. I don't think it should give that much away. And you should place W. I know you shouldn't empty the bag, but well, it's not. Yeah, that was not great in my opinion. I don't know if there were any possible plays that would have been would have been detrimental to Steve's prospects of winning. But yeah, I think I prefer a Waked over there because you can go out apart from a CC pickup maybe. Please ask. Play song. Okay, that's fine. And yeah, I think is he stuck with a C? No, the Sire plays. So yeah, that should be that. So looks like a win for Steven, but yeah, too little, too late. So we actually have Moyes still playing, so we could hop over to that game. And this is the last game of the tournament of the matchup between Pakistan and South Africa. And yeah, so it looks like Sohaib lost his game, as did Wasim. And what about the others? What happened to Hassan? Yeah, Hassan beat Gerald in his game. And what about Imad? Imad lost to Harry. So uh, that's 3 wins to South Africa. So this is 3-1 to them with this game pending, which looks like a win to Moyes, but let's have the bag out. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and update the scores before this round. So that is 16-8 to uh, Pakistan, and we're just waiting for the results of this last game. So that means Pakistan sealed their place as group winners from Group B, and I've got the bracket ready. I'll get that up in a bit of time before we end. So we had news earlier today that Philippines beat New Zealand. I'm not sure about the score, but we know that Philippines beat New Zealand. So New Zealand were already in a very difficult position, having lost both their games, and now they will be fourth in their group with a record of 0 wins and 3 losses. So let's actually have a look at this game. It looks like Jared might have something on this track. I can't see a bingo. The likely lane is probably the C. So just as a formality, just change the name. So this one is Moyes against Jared. Yeah, there we go. Jared needs to bingo now or fish. The fish looks might not win, uh, depending on what Moyes has. Yeah, he plays H. Oh, he needed the T for that, which Moyes has. So this should be something like a veto can come down. Sounds like a train in the background. Wow, I'm not sure what sort of noises seem to be coming, but yeah, modern. Yes, I think this looks like Pakistan is going to seal this game as well. So I'm going to go ahead and update the scores. So that is 17-8. So there we go. So we have uh, the first group winner, who was Pakistan, and I'm going to cut to the bracket now, so you can have a look at how this leaves us. So we have We have the winner of Group B decided, so that's Pakistan, and they will be playing the runner-up from Group A. So, to provide context to that, here are the standings before today's game. So, Pakistan moves to 3-0, and South Africa 0-3. So, they will be playing one out of India, Thailand, Malaysia, or UK. So, Group A seems to be the tightest as of now. We also know that Philippines won their game, so they moved to second place with a 2-1 record, needing Ireland to win, and margin also comes into play. So that is about that. So what about the next game? So I think a game starts in about 2 hours time from now, about 2.5 hours time. So Will is on that one. It's going to be Ghana versus Kenya from Group C, and I'm sure that's going to be a really fun game to watch. So yep, I think that's it from me. And yeah, I hope it was a fun stream to watch, and it was certainly fun for me to present. So yeah, thank you to everyone who watched. This is Aditya signing off.